Hello and welcome to the second part of my Let's Play of the Flower Collectors. I just realized that it has been more than a month since I started playing this game and I never continued. I don't really know why, since I really liked the game when I first played it. So yeah, I guess it's time I get back into it, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. If you haven't seen part 1, obviously I'd suggest you watch that first, since this game is all about the story, and if you just start here you might not get the whole picture, and it would probably be just confusing. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description, so head over there first. Now I'm gonna start. Alright, let's continue. Chapter 5. Gone. The next day.
Fell asleep again. So much for drawing notes by hand. I wonder where Mel went.
Something is odd about the cabaret garden. What was Melinda doing last night? Did Melinda leave any traces? Okay. Let's...
I hope Mel comes back with more film soon.
Okay.
The moment you get used to something working.
Well...
Who's keeping her?
I guess let's check out the cabaret garden then.
Let's see. Maybe she's down there interviewing folks. Better grab the lenses.
There are a lot of leaflets, flyers. Definitely sheets of paper lying around.
Binoculars.
Yeah, but where are they?
Better grab the lenses. I'll have to take notes for now.
Okay. Well, I definitely can't make out what those leaflets are about from up here. Huh. Okay, let's check out the cabaret garden. Is it this or is it up there? Nah, it's somewhere down there, right? There is Carmen. I don't see her. Oh well.
Stacked chairs, close to the wall.
Okay.
She must have used them to climb the repair shop's roof. There's a piece of cloth on the wire fence.
Yep.
Did she rip her clothes?
Okay, so we found the traces, we found out what's odd about the cabaret garden, but the question is, what was he doing? Ah, okay.
That notebook looks like Mel's.
Alright.
Was she spying on the mechanics? You're a piece of work. Hope you're all right.
Okay. What's going on there?
Wow. Hey. They beat him down. I didn't think this was how things were done anymore.
Didn't catch it all, but yeah, it was the waiter. And they took Lola.
Oh no. Why would they take her away? This has to be connected to that meeting between Carmen and the stranger yesterday. Damn it. Carmen must have told the Policía about Lola's background. I wonder if Mel was right. Was there anything we could have done? What did you tell that stranger about Lola?
Well, maybe there still is something we can do.
The Policía.
Gotta find a way to help her.
Sounds like it's coming from the transmitter.
No. Maybe.
Sounds like it's coming from the transmitter.
Yeah, I heard a transmitter,
Mel, come in.
not the transmitter.
What is she up to? Mel, are you all right?
Hey, Jorge. It's Anna.
Oh. Hola, señora.
Jorge, the Policía are about...
Yep, I noticed.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's not the first time that I say something and then the game says the exact same thing. Well...
I worry that they will come here and search my home.
They might leave a mess, but I'm sure it won't be that bad.
You don't understand. I've been collecting old books, poems,
Yes?
of the variety that the Nationalist Party doesn't really appreciate.
Really? You?
It's not that surprising. She seemed cool.
This old heart has always pumped red blood. People
Yeah.
in my day got dragged through the streets just for owning them.
They couldn't take you in for possession of that.
We both know the Policía are resisting change most of all. Owning these books is not something I would admit, unless I had no choice.
Of course I agree to help.
Alright, listen. There's a small garden by the church. I bet you can put them in the bushes Pick them up when the Polithia have left.
That sounds like quite a way. And I can't walk very fast. They'll spot me.
I'll check when the officers are busy and give you a call. Wait for my signal. I'll ferry you over safely.
Goodness. Suppose I have no other choice.
Now would be a good time to point out a route for Doña Ana. First, hide behind the tree. Hide behind the pillar.
Okay. No, no, first here.
Next place to go would be...
Okay, shall I map out the whole route?
Hide behind the
I mean.
pillar.
Not sure if I'm doing well here.
Let's see... Hide behind the cafe wall.
Well, they are still in there. But so far it seems to be going alright.
Alright. Nearly there. Hide next to the church stairs. From there, I can send her to the church garden. There you go. Just hide them in the shrubs.
Okay, that was relatively simple. Basically, just walk over there. They are inside the cafe, it's alright. But I do feel a bit bad or unsure about telling Diego, it was, I think, well, our former colleague, that Padre Eusebio might have seen something, because now they might check on
Thank you,
the
my
church
boy.
and find the books. But, well,
I knew I could trust you.
definitely.
You might want to tell Eusebio. Just don't mention what you
Oh
actually
damn,
did.
yeah, this doesn't really make it better.
Good
Okay.
idea. I'll go right away.
Okay. Yeah. I guess the lesson is don't talk to the cops. Yeah.
Didn't know there could be this much guts left in those old bones.
Hey Eusebio, I hid something in your bushes, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Damn. Well, he acted really suspicious in the beginning when we were talking to Aldo, right? So that's why I decided to tell Diego about Eusebio. But yeah, as I've said, probably the lesson is don't talk to the cops. Well, how do we continue from here? Are we just waiting for Anna to get back up here? I think that might be the case. Okay, observe. Okay, yeah, we are back to observing them. Okay,
Finally,
they're talking to
Tell
Aldo.
him to stop his litter.
Oh, shut the fuck up. That's not the problem here.
Shit. They punched him.
Yeah, that's the problem
Why
here.
are they so... This isn't right.
Yeah, glad you realize. So they got Lola and Aldo, and now they seem to be visiting
Going to Doña Ana.
Anna. Yeah. Damn. I suppose they invited themselves. Okay, seems like they left again. That's good. Yep.
Yeah. Seems to have gone well.
Okay. Okay, seems like the repair shop is their next target. Damn. Alright, that's good. But now they will probably find the printing press.
Never thought I'd root for the people on the run. But the way the Policía are acting. What did they find? Damn, where's Mel? Must be something interesting going on in there.
Yeah, something is littering the street.
Some kind of advertisement. It's everywhere. I could ask the kids to bring me one of those pamphlets.
Yeah, do that, but how? They... Ah, there they are. But I don't see how I can talk to them. Huh. I don't know how to call them. Trying all the buttons. Maybe I have to look at a certain spot. Okay, Eusebio's hanging around close to the cafe for some reason. How would I call them? What do you mean? Okay, actually call them. That's interesting. Okay, no.
I need to find out the number of the phone booth first.
Ah, okay. I get it. I thought it was like call out to them, but no.
Yes, I can make out the phone booth's number from here. Now,
Okay,
to call the
I
kids.
can't, but glad you can. Okay. Right.
Let's see. Come on, pick up.
See?
Hello, Laura?
Yeah? Who is asking, senor?
This is Jorge, from the apartment upstairs. You know, the man in the wheelchair.
Ah, sí. Hola, senor Jota. Did you see the policía? They went through all the houses. Also, there were a lot of peepers in the streets. What's going on?
Slow down, Laura. Yes, I saw what happened. Can you grab me a copy of the Daily News?
Okay, senor Jota.
And bring me one of those leaflets, will you?
Will do, senor.
Thanks, kid.
Alright. Guess we wait by the door then. Yep.
Thanks, Laura.
Great.
Don't trust the false promises. Have to stay united. Vote, order, and tradition.
Okay. That looks like the rabbit person.
A bunch of names and years? Why would anyone bother spreading this around? Need to make some sense of all this.
Okay. Pin the new notes and pictures to the board. Okay.
Carmen was talking to someone who fits the description given by Aldo. It's still very vague, but could this be the same man he saw on the night of the murder? The stranger mentioned that they had found a suspect. However, that doesn't answer the question of what he wanted from Carmen. I should rethink.
Okay, maybe I should start somewhere else then, because while he was looking for a list, that might be the reason he talked to.
The stranger said he was looking for a list. Did he need Carmen's help in finding it?
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Is there any... Why did the Policia raid the plaza? Stranger said they had a suspect. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, that might be... That's not it. Yeah, okay, they raided the plaza because the pamphlets were out in the plaza.
Looking for the source of the pamphlets. But why are they so important that the Policia would raid an entire plaza?
Okay, well, that pamphlet is probably the list that the stranger was looking for. Why is it so important? Well, I don't know. Nope, that's not it. Okay, suspect. Nope. Maybe printing press. Ah, okay, yeah, why did the Policia raid the repair shop? Definitely because of the printing press. Yeah.
Mel has disappeared. And the Policia. The raids today looked awfully much like... Oh, these damn painkillers. Always making me drowsy. Too tired. Need to sleep.
Okay. Another chapter completed. Chapter 6 now, Recollection.
Who's the body?
Some pencil pusher.
He reached out, said he had something for me.
Stir up conflict and panic. It's their only cause.
The tall guy. He's talking about a list.
The mole had the list. That's the motive.
Okay.
That's why the Policia are turning the plaza upside down. To find the list. The murderer probably took it off him, though. There's some piece here that I'm missing.
What's on the pamphlet?
Wait.
It's a list.
This pamphlet is ordered like a list.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Names and dates. It starts with 1974. Why does that year ring a bell?
What were you doing in 1974? What were you doing before the year 1974?
What happened in 1974? Diego and I joined the Narcotics and Liquor Task Force. We all drank more than the kids we arrested. Honestly, I'm not even sure some of them had any drugs to begin with. I need a point of reference. "1974. That's when we joined that raid unit, the flower collectors. Mission statement was simple. Find leftists, revolutionaries, queer folk, and other unwanted people before they disturb the peace. Before they became a threat to our nation's unity. Find the flowers. I wonder... The flower collectors. I had some more photos somewhere.
There is no peace in fascism.
Maybe in that box. Okay. Let's see how these fit in. Not this one. Diego. Back then, we hadn't gone on any of the raids yet. If we had known about all the messed up things we'd have to do, would we still have joined?
I feel like he would have.
1972. More recruits joined the ranks. The new ones were always the rowdiest, eager to fight. Had to tear them off a poor bastard once. Don't even know what he'd done to deserve it.
Nothing, presumably.
1974. We got moved to the flower collectors. The raids, the screams, the broken bones. Why did all these people have to be dragged away, beaten down, just like today? Who benefits from all this?
Fascist leaders.
1975. Another party. Hell, the raids became parties. And no one asks any questions as long as their throat gets drenched. How is this upholding any morals? How is this protecting the people?
That's definitely the right questions to ask. Especially if you're in any area of law enforcement. Question orders. Don't blindly follow them.
I forgot I still had that old thing.
All right.
So many people were attacked in those raids.
Okay, so the question is, how did the mole get the list? I don't really get yet how these past well, maybe the mole was in one of these units, so that might be a reason. That's not gonna work. Maybe ramping up recruiting.
The mole could have gotten names off young recruits.
Okay.
Would those recruits really have opened up to an outsider, though?
Maybe something with the flower collectors.
The list's first entry is in 1974. The same year we joined the flower collectors. Could the list have anything to do with those assignments?
Probably.
It seems like the mole was working at the Policia. He compiles a list of names, keeps it hidden, gets shot the moment he tries to pass it on to the press. I need to find out who those names belong to. Tomorrow.
Right. That was a short chapter. Chapter 7, Friction. Yeah, I really like the story that is being told here. It seems really important topic to talk about, and even though it's taking place in the past, it's a topic that's of quite some relevance today, I'm afraid, sadly. Especially things like the police helping authoritarian regimes to stay in power and not questioning their orders. Well, give me a second. Cat wants to enter the room. Okay, Melinda is back. And she's going through some stuff here. I hope she still trusts me. Hi. I'm just gonna get a coffee.
Not now.
Yeah, okay, let's talk to her.
Hey, hey! What are you doing? Do you know what time it is? Where have you been?
You know what your friends did?
What are you talking about? Hey, stop searching through my stuff.
They arrested Aldo.
I know. I saw what you...
For murder. Now why would they do that?
What? I don't know. But it's not gonna stick. You really need to calm down.
To hell with being calm.
Yep.
When I was on my way back from the cabaret, your detective friend was here. Saw him leave your apartment, so don't try to lie.
I would have told you.
What on earth did you tell him?
Yeah, let's lie and tell her that I told him about her.
I didn't tell him anything. We're close. But something didn't sit right with me.
You expect me to believe that you didn't trust your old friend from the Policía?
Nope, but I didn't.
Look, a lot of things are going on right now. It felt safer to play my cards close to my chest.
Just when I thought I'd found someone I could trust in this mess.
Hey, I was worried about you. Where have you been?
Doing a little digging. Hitting up some friends of mine.
Friends of yours? The insurgent type?
Not everyone's a terrorist. They're club owners, bartenders, singers. Normal people, Jorge. Anyway, this name popped up. Houseman. Equal parts shady and cruel. Started these raids in 1974.
74, you say?
He was close to the commander of the Policía Armada and deeply connected within the Nationalist Party. They repressed all kinds of people they didn't deem Spanish enough. Everyone who didn't fit their Catholic ideals. Wait a minute. You recognized that year, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Why? What aren't you telling me?
I took part in the raids. Own up to your past.
I was there. We got transferred to this new unit. The targets were always handed down from above. But that doesn't excuse... I never saw or even heard of Houseman. In any case, those days should be long gone, and the...
You're as blind as you are culpable. Did you already forget what happened right outside your home today? You're just a gang of murderers in uniform.
I'm not part of that anymore. I left.
Oh, please. You were forced out of service because you couldn't stand at attention.
How dare you? Do you have any idea how losing your goddamn legs changes a man?
sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
Was that already mentioned? I didn't really get that, but okay.
I got drunk one night.
Achievement unlocked, no more lies. That's good.
Every night after the raids, actually. Passing the harbor, I ran into some of the kids we had targeted a few nights before. They recognized me immediately, of course. Thought I could take them. In the struggle, I fell off the quay, onto the rocks. At first, I was angry. Then, I don't know. I couldn't work. People stopped coming by. I couldn't. I need to figure out what's going on. And I don't know if I can do it on my own.
I don't know what to say. I think maybe we should go our separate ways.
Wait! Melinda, please! Don't leave. There's still something I can do. I refuse to be useless. No more. I have to get to the bottom of this.
That's some heavy stuff. Well, she's gone. Okay. Huh. Let's see what we can do to change things for the better here.
Should take a look outside.
Okay.
Better take the camera.
Okay. So Melinda put in some new film, I guess.
Wonder if she brought film. Yes.
Well, that's good. What is happening at the church? Well, here's Sebio's outside. Let's take a look.
Sebio's talking to himself. Seems really upset. I bet he misses Aldo.
We can only hope that he's one of the good ones. I wouldn't count on it. But I suppose he feels guilty if he talked to the cops and mentioned Aldo. Okay, there are some cops still around.
Securing evidence this late at night? Or are you making sure no one else gets to take a look inside?
Okay. I suppose Aldo will not be back. Nope.
Aldo's still gone. They can't have the proof they need to convict him. El Blanco is alone on the roof. Is he keeping an eye out for something? Is that Carmen? Going through Lola's stuff? What is she looking for? Even if Mel doesn't want my help. She's getting it. Hey, Melinda. You there? Look, I was watching the square and saw some things that could be useful. Okay?
Let's go with the most important stuff, I think. Carmen and the Polithia at the repair shop are most interesting, but I think she can see this for herself. So let's talk about Carmen searching through Lola's apartment.
So Madame Carmen not only handed Lola over to the Polithia, she's also searching through her apartment.
Okay. It's not really a surprise that Aldo is still missing, so let's talk about the Polithia at the repair shop.
Stay clear of the repair shop. The Polithia are still there. Not sure what they're up to.
Okay, next thing would maybe be Eusebio.
Eusebio's still up. He seems really nervous. Been talking to himself just outside the church.
Okay, guess we get to talk about it all.
Aldo's still gone. As you said. I'm sorry.
We have to talk. I'm coming up.
Alright, thanks.
Okay, there's no hiding that I hate what you and the Polithia did.
You're right to do so.
Yeah, I get it.
No, you don't. I had a brother.
What happened to him?
One of those raids. He had talent. Wanted to be a poet. An artist, musician, everything. The world couldn't be colorful enough for him. He loved hanging out with people. One night, he didn't come home. Never did.
I'm so sorry.
We went to the Polithia, of course. They contacted us after a week. Said there had been a car accident or some bullshit. When we finally got to see the body, the bruises told a clear story. Bad ends.
What was his name?
Sebastiano Lynx.
I know that name.
How? Oh, don't tell me. Were you there?
I honestly... I can't remember. I'm sorry. But I read that name recently.
Where?
The pamphlet. That's what it is. It's a list of victims.
Well, I think it said so in the title.
Where did you find this?
On the street.
It was spread all over the plaza today.
These must be years when people disappeared. We've got to put this together right now.
Yeah, it says La Victima. So... who is the stranger from the cabaret? Yeah, I think I recognized him in the newspaper.
Look here. This is the same person we saw at the cabaret.
It even mentions his name. Houseman. It has to be the same person.
He's running for office in the upcoming election.
The rhetoric he uses, it makes my skin crawl.
Okay. How is he connected to this case? Yeah, I guess so.
Houseman was in charge of the flower collectors.
My intel, together with your witness account, confirms it.
Okay. What are the list entries on the pamphlet? Well, victims of the Polythea, or especially the flower collectors.
It's a list of victims.
It's evidence of all the people murdered in the raids.
Yep.
Houseman, that slimy bastard.
Okay.
This guy is trying to get away from his involvement.
I'm not gonna let him. No way will he walk.
I'm going to help.
Yeah. I still don't know how to feel about everything, but I have to see this to the end, no matter what. But for now, we should get some rest. Let's start fresh in the morning.
Okay, another chapter down. Chapter 8, Return. The next morning. Sounds like rain. Looks like it too. Should we wake her? This doesn't look too comfortable.
Still sleeping. What should I do for breakfast?
Prepare a proper breakfast. I think you might need it. Might be a long day.
She looks exhausted. I'll whip up something to eat and let her rest for a bit.
Thanks. Nothing beats a proper breakfast.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Houseman.
Can't help but think about Pinky and Brain when someone says, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" Yeah, it's good to get some laughs in between. I mean, it's a really serious topic, so yeah.
Yes. It's clear that he must have known about the mole. Now that the list is out, all we have to do is make the connection.
Do you think he shot him?
I'm not sure it matters. If we can link him to the killings, he'll have a lot to explain.
Won't look good in the polls. Speaking of, the election is tomorrow.
So we better hurry.
The story has to be finished today, for it to reach the morning papers.
Let's not waste any time then. We should start at the cabaret. Houseman's got something going on with the owner.
I'll head down. You go check the perimeter.
Right, let's do it.
There's still some film left.
Yeah, I think I didn't take any pictures last time I picked it up, right? Well, I am observing it, but there's not much going on. Oh, maybe on the roof. Did I check there? Not yet, but doesn't look like there's anything going on up there either. What's down here? Okay.
Carmen. Kid, the cabaret owner is down. In her apartment.
What? Is she dead?
Can't tell, but it doesn't look good.
In any case, this is our chance. I'm going in.
Wait a moment. I'll check the door. Mel, stop. The bouncer is there.
I just saw him. Crap. You have to distract him.
I'll think of something.
Maybe I can call the phone booth again.
Who would
Yeah.
have thought this would come in handy again? Come on.
See?
Hola, Senor Blanco.
Who is this?
I am calling about the cabaret.
Who is this? Leave her alone. You've done enough harm already.
Come on, Mel. Go.
Yeah. Good intel. The cabaret has been threatened in the past.
I'm in the hallway.
Never mind, senor.
You stay away from her.
Seems like they've received threats in the past. Okay, careful when you enter.
Okay, it's a bottle, so maybe she just got really drunk because she feels guilty about ratting out Lola.
Use your sleeve to open the door. Check the body, but don't move anything.
I can hear noises coming from inside. Phew.
What?
She's not dead. She's sleeping.
I guess so.
Smells like booze in here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
What did you find?
Interesting bookkeeping. I'm leaving it as I found it, but I took some Polaroids.
Good thinking.
Apparently, Carmen received regular payments from Houseman, which is definitely a connection. But there was nothing about the mole.
We'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh, Aldo's back.
Hey, good news. Our friend Aldo made it back from detention.
Really? That's great.
Good to see he's still on his feet.
I'll talk to him.
Hurry up, before Eusebio gets there and interferes again.
Well, I can't see him. That's good. There's the waiter. Oh, there's Eusebio. No, there he comes.
He did it again. But this time I was faster.
What did you get?
He saw Houseman the night of the murder, coming from the cabaret.
Finally. So there goes his alibi. We're still lacking a gun.
If only we could talk to the singer. Somebody at the cabaret has to know something.
Sounds like a good lead. I'll keep an eye out. Hope she's also been released from the station.
Check if anyone else has shown up in the meantime.
Well, you could talk to the waiter.
Waiter at the cafe.
He is close to Lola.
Maybe she let something slip.
Okay, the timer is stopped, so I don't have to rush through the dialogue. That's good. Well, still stopped. That's good. Okay.
He's in a super bad mood.
Well, his girlfriend got arrested.
He wanted to leave town with her. Bought tickets for them to get out of here. She refused. Said the cabaret was like a family. They'd just come to terms with her choice. Then the policia showed up.
Okay. Can talk to Eusebio. Kids don't know anything.
Doña Ana is watching the repair shop. Hey, I got an idea. Now that Houseman is our prime suspect, how about you go and show his picture to Doña Ana?
Good thinking.
Do you need a photo?
I'm good. I'll just get a copy of yesterday's news.
Okay, timer is still going. Not sure if this has been all or if there is something else. Check the roof again. Well, she's over there, that's good. Timer is stopped for now.
She recognized the guy from the paper, but never saw him on the night.
Damn.
She told me a story about those Italian women, though. The mechanics. Said they showed up about a year ago.
Yeah, I remember. That's when the noise started. Damn scooters.
Focus, Jorge.
Yeah.
They came here looking for their dad, who disappeared some years ago.
Disappeared?
Anna thinks he was part of that revolutionaries group in the Spanish mountains. They followed his trail here to find him. No luck so far.
So, another one. Gone.
Think about it. The mole gets killed because he's carrying a list of missing people. The next day, the list shows up on pamphlets in front of their repair shop.
They found the original and started printing it.
If they can't get their dad back,
We can at least try to make sure it doesn't happen again. We should add that to your story.
I can't stop thinking about the printing press.
Okay, I guess we've found it all.
We should take a closer look at it.
I'll take a picture. Okay. Got a shot of the press. Maybe the original list is still in there somewhere. Makes good evidence.
I'll take a peek inside. It's no good. The policia locked the place up. Let me think. The kids were talking about something. I'll ask them. See what they know. They told me the mechanics used to let them play around the back.
So they know a way to get in?
Maybe there's a rear entrance. I'll check when it gets dark.
Oh, there's Lola.
Oh, thank God. Good to see you're safe, Lola. You won't believe who's back from custody.
Stop playing games.
Our evasive singer. She's in the garden.
Is she okay?
Hard to tell from up here. Why don't you go and ask her?
They gave her a black eye. It's bad.
Bastards.
She's covering it with makeup so she can keep performing. Aside from that, she seems okay. Said she's used to it. Has been running from authorities all her life. I told her about what we're doing. She's keen to help.
Did she tell you anything about Houseman?
Yes. Houseman is responsible for some changes here. She said it looked like the cabaret was going bust until he showed up. He must have been pouring money in.
Certainly fits the records you found in Carmen's room.
I think their deal has something to do with the disappearances. Maybe Carmen is...
Houseman just showed up.
No damn.
Quick, find a place to hide.
I think hiding behind that thing would have been smarter, but yeah, it seems to work.
Now we can prove you know the people here. They're talking. Can you move a little closer?
Well, can you, or... I don't know what to do.
Ha! Didn't have a clue I was here. Lola made sure he kept talking. She's amazing.
Careful, he's still in there.
Yeah. I'll tell you later. But the gist is that he threatened her not to talk about the night he was here.
So Aldo was right.
Totally. Now we just need to find his gun.
He won't have it on him. He's too smart for that.
Yeah. Hey, tell me when he leaves, so I can get out.
There's someone in there.
Cutting it a bit close there, Mel.
Oh, it's El Blanco. Wonder if I'm just supposed to wait right now, or... Where did Houseman go? I don't know. Okay, is he over there? Huh.
You got to be joking.
How did he get there?
Mel, he left the cabaret.
Good. I was getting bored.
He's meeting with Eusebio. How far does this guy's reach go?
Can't say I'm surprised. The Catholic Church is in it with the worst of them. Anyone who allows them to spread their traditions and influence.
Can't believe I trusted that two-faced coward.
I didn't.
Wait. Could this be the reason why Eusebio stopped me from talking with Aldo?
Damn it.
Did I just miss
All right, Vincent.
Houseman
I'm
leaving?
coming up.
Oh, maybe. Okay, so I was right not to trust him. That's good. Sorry for sniffing. My allergies are acting up. Spending quite a bit of time in the garden, and yeah, those all those plants there aren't exactly good for my allergies. Okay, Lola and the waiter are talking.
Let's get everything up on the board.
Okay.
So, we have a shot of Houseman. We've got Aldo and Lola
Oops.
testifying he was there the night of the murder.
That's solid, but so what? You were there too.
Well, I haven't been paying money to the cabaret.
These payments.
I'm certain Carmen was paid to sell out her own people.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The cabaret was always a watering hole for those seeking refuge from the government.
So, what's his motive?
The mole was there when he issued the orders back in '74. The list is proof of the casualties caused by the raids. And now, with the country trying to become a democracy, it would end his political career.
Yeah, if we can prove any of the orders came from him.
Let's put things on the wall. See what we're missing.
Was Houseman involved in murdering the mole? Aldo saw Houseman leave the cabaret on the night of the murder. That seems
So far,
like
we
a
have one witness,
like a hint.
placing him in the area on the night of the murder.
Aldo really came through for us.
Who is Houseman connected to? Many people, but well, also to the church. So maybe let's try
He's
this.
in with the church.
How would that be a problem for a politician?
Well, it could mean, forget it. They all are anyway.
What's wrong with Carmen?
She probably hates how Houseman is using his money to change the cabaret.
Seems a bit too vague for me.
Okay, can we put something else? Oh yeah, that's...
From what we've seen, it's highly likely Carmen betrayed her contacts.
Do you think that's how Houseman got the targets for the raids?
Probably. Carmen is well connected among the opponents of the old regime.
How could she do that?
Maybe she drank herself senseless to drown out the guilt.
That's what I thought. Maybe we can put something better in here. Because...
Photo evidence of Houseman visiting the cabaret.
This is a great piece to back up the payments we found.
Alright, that seems good. Okay, didn't pay much attention to this before, the thing that we might have more options, but, well, I think this might be the most important point in the game to do that. Yeah, I think Aldo being a witness is good, and yeah, Houseman being connected to the cabaret, and proof for, kind of, proof for Carmen selling out her contacts. That seems like a story. So let's continue.
For now.
I'm going down to the repair shop, see if I can find a way inside. The original list. Wonder if it was longer than that single page.
We're running out of options and time.
We're just gonna have to give it our all. I'll contact you once I'm inside.
Okay. Chapter 9, Clash. Later that evening.
Jorge, you there? I'm in the repair shop. There are people outside. Can you spot them for me?
Sure
What's she
thing.
talking about?
Oh no, that looks like Houseman. Yes, it is. Well, let's focus on the repair shop. Who's that? Oh no, it's Diego. Alright.
It's the Policía. Shit.
Do you think they saw me sneak in?
No. Looks like they're patrolling. Hold on. I think Diego is up to something.
Remember to take a photo.
Is that Houseman?
It is.
What are you two talking about? Mel, listen. I think Houseman is closer to the Policía than we thought.
Well, I thought he was pretty close.
Just tell me when it's safe to run back.
Try to make it across the plaza to the church. You can get inside from there. Go to the tree. The pillar.
Totally not suspicious. Well, not right now. Yes, now would maybe be a good time.
The wall at the cafe.
Okay, she stays on the other side, that's good. Go away.
Approach the church now.
Hey, I've reached the church. Nobody here, it seems. I'll be right up.
Can't open the door. Maybe I should take this picture down at some point. Okay, I guess she's up now. Yes, yes.
I'm glad you're safe, and I'm so...
Well...
Diego, you, certainly pick interesting times to come by.
Jorge, let's cut the bullshit. You know why I'm here.
Because you're... a douchebag?
Where's your friend? Young woman. Asks around a lot. Carries a bag. Like that one, actually. Where is she?
I won't tell you.
Thought you knew me better than to assume I'd sell her out.
You know what happens to people who protect wanted suspects, Jorge.
What happened?
People are trading order for chaos. That's what's happening. They forget what brought us here. And now they want to throw it all away.
Yeah, about time they do.
I saw you talking to that politician.
With Franco gone and the elections on the horizon after over 40 years, we need someone who can deal with change.
Houseman doesn't want to change anything. He's part of the same old routine.
And look where it took us!
To...
People can't be trusted to govern themselves.
Okay.
And the artists? Poets? Why repress all these people?
They lead the masses into decadence. We did what had to be done for the good of Spain.
Yeah, right.
Please, old friend, you're picking the wrong side.
Did he send you?
Let's just say you've been in our sights for some time now. You should hear him out.
Not sure I want to talk to the man who killed a former colleague.
I see. Well... I'm the one who shot the traitor.
What? You shot a fellow officer and you...
He was going to put all that dirt on us!
Dirt! People were killed! And we are responsible. Some of them were barely adults.
Don't lecture me on our work.
Our work? You're so messed up, dude.
They were homosexuals, deviants, morally corrupt.
People should be free to live life however they want.
Yep.
When the clergy can't pray it away, the baton is there to do the job.
This is insanity. It has to end.
What was that?
need to get my gun.
What do you think you're doing? Come back out. We're not done.
What the fuck?
I'm running out of time. Call your friend. You really should have changed the frequencies.
Shit.
Tell her to come over. And no tricks.
So what's your plan? Shoot both of us?
Don't be ridiculous. We can discuss your case tomorrow night, after the election. As for her, you know what needs to happen.
One more body to hide. What's your insurance?
With Houseman in office, I will climb the ranks in the Polithia, and
How can you be so foolish? With Houseman in office, your part is finished. All he needs is a fall guy for the murders, and the whole thing gets buried.
You don't know anything. We already have an agreement.
Yeah, if you're in league with people like that, you're gonna get stabbed in the back sooner or later. They are all just in for their personal gain. There is no honor or empathy there.
You have nothing. An empty promise. No proof. Only blood on your hands.
That's enough! Shut up!
Melinda, you there? Where is she? What happened after my accident?
Accident? That's what you're telling yourself now? Of course we went after the punks who attacked you in the harbor. It's about respect.
So you killed them too?
Who cares? We roughed them up. We made them pay for what they did to you. Call her again. You're running out of time.
Hey, Melinda. Come back. How can you be fine with all this?
Who do you think you are? Look at yourself. You've gone soft. You're a broken man.
I won't take lectures from someone as callous as you.
Gone soft. I think I've grown a backbone. And I'm not letting myself be used for taking care of other people's cruel plans and intentions. I'm not being part of that anymore, so...
While the church is on our side, I know we're in the right.
Yeah, the church is a great reference. They have done nothing wrong in history.
They trust us to keep the country on a path of tradition and morals. That's how you keep the people united.
More excuses. All I see is madmen drunk on power.
Yep.
Don't kid yourself. This is the way it has to be. Now call her.
Good job.
Step back!
Never thought I'd see you turn on us like this. Traitorous scum!
Not gonna shoot anyone.
Stick him up. Melinda, tie him down.
You're done, asshole.
Achievement unlocked. Moral standards. I guess because I didn't shoot him.
How does he look?
But yeah, I think also from a tactical standpoint, this is the wise thing to do. But yeah, I didn't do it because of tactics, but yeah, I think it would be wrong to just shoot someone who is already subdued, even if it's a jerk like this one. Yeah, but still, from a tactical standpoint, still, it's the smart thing to do, since now we have the murderer and we can present him to the press and yeah, make sure that Houseman doesn't get elected. So definitely helps our case and the greater good here.
He's out. Should give us enough breathing room to finish up.
I've got an hour to get this to the paper. Let's go.
Okay.
Not sure which one of us changed.
I am muted. He didn't change, I think. Maybe a bit for the worse, but
Were you always like this?
I think so.
Mark, my words. Democracy was never meant to last.
Yeah, but fascism is, or what?
One day, the time will come for us to...
We'll see about that.
Help me get these sorted.
Right. What sparked the events that led to the murder of the mole? That's quite a while in the past, but yeah, I think this is the main part, like the flower collectors is like what sparked it all.
All of us are complicit. If we had refused orders, none of this would have happened.
It is true that you did some horrible things, but that's not the reason why the mole was killed.
Okay, then maybe it was this special case that Diego took revenge? No, it wasn't. Okay, Houseman was afraid of bad publicity. Nope. So I guess, does anything else go there? I don't think so. Maybe it was just her telling me that I'm not directly responsible for what happened right here. Or, okay, we can put this. Houseman is running for office. Okay, yeah, maybe you could also regard this as the starting point. So he was running for office and that led to the murder. That's right.
Houseman wanted to stay in power, and so he ran for office.
In a way, it's that simple.
Okay. Why was the mole killed? Yeah, he was afraid of bad publicity.
Houseman realized that if the public knew about his past, he would never get elected.
So he arranged to cover up his past.
Okay. How was the mole killed? I mean, it's important to make the case that Houseman was the one who ordered the kill. But we also know it wasn't just someone but Diego, so nope, we can't put it there. Okay, that's who murdered the mole. Okay, yeah, then Houseman sends someone else.
Knew that it was too risky to kill the mole himself.
So he went looking for someone in the Policía who would be willing to play the role of an assassin.
Okay, and Diego admitted that he is this assassin.
I can't believe Diego is the one who did it.
Both him and Houseman are responsible. And they will both pay the price.
Okay, I guess this is the ideal setup for the story. I mean, I think in theory it would still be better to establish the background in the first step here. We never mentioned what the backstory is, but regarding on like considering the reactions of Melinda, I think this is all right like this.
I think that's it.
Okay, I'm off. Do you know someone you can call about this guy? Someone you can trust?
I have an old friend who's a doctor. He can take care of Diego until tomorrow. Once you blow the lid on this thing, we'll see who in the Policía we can trust.
Sounds good. See you later.
Good luck.
All right. Don't quite remember. Was our former lover a doctor?
Finally. It's over.
Whoops. Skip that. But I think it was just that sentence. Chapter 10. Closure. A few days later.
Hey, old man. Come on.
I'm not that old.
Where is she? Oh, there.
Anything interesting going on?
Some old acquaintances are making an appearance. Nothing as exciting as last week, though.
I sure hope not. Let's have a look.
Look for your binoculars. Found them.
Wonder how everyone is doing.
Once again, the game says the same thing. Found them. Okay, let's observe the plaza. There's Eusebio.
Eusebio was reading the newspaper. Nothing special.
Except for the fact that Houseman seems to be on the cover once again. But I don't think it's good news for him.
The waiter seems a bit fidgety.
Yeah. I wonder what's going on with those two.
Looks like they're leaving. Now that the cabaret is closing.
They seem to be in a good mood.
I'm so relieved it turned out well for them.
Yeah. I wonder, I mean, I assume there could have been different endings, so not sure if I want to find out how horrible things could have turned out, but I'm happy that things went well for them to start with.
Carmen's celebrating the closing of the cabaret.
Achievement unlocked, the nightclub glamour. I'm telling you about the achievements since those Steam overlays aren't displayed in the recording. Okay.
Houseman's money has run dry.
Selling out her patrons probably wasn't what she had in mind.
Yeah, she still did it though.
Must feel good to be done with it.
Yeah. Can only hope that she learns from the mistakes, well, the wrong decisions she made. They are back, that's great.
Ah, the mechanics are back.
Achievement unlocked, the mechanics.
Thank God. I thought they'd end up gone as well.
Looks like they read your article.
Well, I didn't specifically mention them.
There are plenty of other bad people
That's
who
wise.
might be looking for them. They helped. And nobody else needs to know their names.
Right. Okay, that was weird. There were these dots and then nothing was said about Aldo. There's an officer coming.
Aldo's still being harassed by the police.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it won't be as bad as before.
Okay, Eusebio's moving. Oh, who's that? Ah, Aldo went over there.
Seems relieved.
It bugs me that we will never know the extent of his involvement.
At least he's back to helping Aldo. That's
Wonder if somehow we could have found out more about him.
Let's hope he does a proper job of it in the future.
Would have, yeah, would be interesting to know if somehow we could have included Eusebio into the whole picture. Oh yeah,
She's still alone.
achievement unlocked. Vantage point.
You can call her any time, you know.
I like her. Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah. Maybe I will.
I think that was all of them. I guess that's it.
Yeah, I guess so. Listen, I know we had some rough patches.
Well, I'd say we had some decent ones too.
Yeah, I guess we did. Look, now that we're done, you don't have to hang around.
Are you kidding me? You saying I bought that easel for nothing?
Wait. What?
Didn't think I'd just leave without offering a thank you gift, did you? I'll come by and check on your progress. Better have a nice painting ready for me when Christmas comes around.
Well, that's, Oh. Thank you, Mel.
After Franco's death, the first general election was held in 1977. In 1981, a coup d'etat was carried out by the Guardia Civil, taking Congress hostage during its vote for a new prime minister. Juan Carlos I, the king announced by Franco himself, held a televised speech denouncing the coup attempt and siding with the democratic government. The coup lost its legitimacy and failed, marking the end of Spain's turbulent road to democracy. Achievement unlocked. Mystery Solver Rookie. Wonder if I could have been better than Rookie. Alright, yeah, as I've mentioned before, hinted before, I really like the story that was told here. I think it's couldn't be more relevant today, sadly. But yeah, yeah, I don't know how to put it in fitting words. I mean, you probably know what's going on in the world, and right-wing ideologies pushing down on anyone who doesn't fit their limited view on the world and what they deem as right, and fits in with their traditions and all that stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it's important to tell these stories and make people notice how valuable our freedom is, and the freedom of everyone, especially people who don't particularly fit in well with the mainstream idea of what is considered traditional, and yeah, because freedom means to be allowed to develop into any direction you feel is right, as long as you're not hurting anyone else. And yeah. Well, I'm not gonna do a whole speech here. I'm just gonna say I like this game. And yeah, I might go back to it and try to do some things differently, and maybe get the remaining achievements, which would hopefully be connected to finding out a bit more. I mean, I missed that one prompt in between where I could observe something, and I missed it. I don't know if that would have changed something. So yeah, I also wonder if we could have found out more about Eusebio, or if they intentionally left that part open, because while the Catholic Church especially, yeah, has not played a very glorious role in history and on many occasions, I believe there are some people involved in the church that actually want to do some good. So Eusebio might be one of those people. It's very well possible. So yeah, might be intentional that they left it open to consider Eusebio at least not as complicit to the whole thing that is going on. Although they hinted that he was, like him interfering with us talking to Aldo and him talking to Houseman doesn't particularly make him look innocent and not involved in the whole thing. And well, the Catholic Church is like known for being conservative, and yeah. Well, I don't know. As I've said, I might take another look at it and try to find out everything that I've missed, and maybe get an even better picture of the whole thing that's going on. Let the credits roll. And interested in our next game? Yeah, definitely. I will keep following you. Okay. Might be a hint at the next game. See you up there on those mountains. Stay tuned for more. Me Poomy Games. Alright. I hope I didn't bore you with my thoughts on right and wrong and what's going on in the world. But yeah, I think it's important to talk about these things, and this game opens up room for talking about it. So yeah, that's why I did it, and we had some time while the credits rolled, so yeah. Well, I'm gonna take some anti-allergy medication now. I'm still a bit short of breath and my nose is still, yeah, affected by the time I spent in the garden, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I'd also appreciate it if you'd write a comment maybe. And you could also hit me up on Twitch. I'm live streaming there frequently. Probably tomorrow I'll do that again. Don't know when I upload this video, it might be today. So yeah, it would be cool if you'd visit me on Twitch as well. And you could also follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to follow you back, so that would be cool. And yeah, I think that's all. So thanks for watching. Hopefully see you again next time, and have a great time until then. Bye!